Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, August 1st, 2026, which means it is week number 8 of the farmers market. And it is 6:35 in the morning. So I'm starting this off super early. Give you a peek of what goes on before everything is set up and the day gets started. So as you can see, everybody's in the background getting set up, getting unloaded. So I am unloaded, but let me show you the before everything is set up and ready for business. Bam. That is how everything starts. All right, so yeah, 6:35. I'll see you guys when I have everything built. Cue the intro. All right, guys, it is now 7:30. The booth is completely set up, or stall, table, whatever you want to call it, is all set up, ready to go. So last week was Cape Fear Pop Culture Expo, and that was my first comic show of the year. So now this week I get to truly compare how local comic shows do versus the farmers market. This is week 8, and the last couple of weeks of doing this, man, the bugs are insane this morning. So this will be the first time I'm able to directly compare a local show to a farmer's market. So I'm hoping that it proves that the farmer's market was totally worth doing. Because my average day at the farmer's market here is $125 so far. I mean, the first week it was like $250, the second week it was like $300, or maybe it was reversed. But since then, it's just been so hot that people aren't really coming out as much. So it's been like $100, $125 a day average. Last week at the Cape Fear Pop Culture Expo, it was a $300 day, but it was a 7-hour show. It was inside and it was raining out. So people had nothing else to do. They couldn't go to the beach or anything. Today, it was supposed to be cooler, but as of right now, that was a lie. And as you can see, the bugs are absolutely insane this morning. This is the first time of being down here where the gnats are just annoying as mess. So that might be a problem, but still, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a wonderful day. It's going to be a positive day. And then we get back to the booth and do a little messing around and get this day started. And just to kind of keep the newfound tradition alive, another fun Dawson's Creek fact. This is where the ice house used to be. It's where in the show Joey worked, but in real life, it was actually called the Ice House. And it was an absolutely wonderful bar. But for whatever reason, years ago, they tore it down to rebuild something, and it's been a parking lot ever since. Brilliant on the local developers. And since I'm reminiscing about Dawson's Creek, might as well talk about some of the movies I worked on. And one of them was called Fearsome, which was written, directed, and produced by one of my old roommates named Angus. And why am I talking about that one? Because in this building right here in front of me, upstairs was what they used as the interior of, I think it's when they did the electrocution scene. Like the main bad guy was electrocuted, like an electric chair electrocution in prison. And I believe it was upstairs in this building where that was filmed. I can't remember if it was the second or third story though, but that was kind of fun to go to because there was nothing up there. It was just full of junk. Random fact. And you can't talk about downtown without talking about Blue Post. I spent many nights there. So even though I do not drink and I've never have taken a sip of alcohol in my life, I spent many nights in there playing arcade games and pool and just hanging out. It wasn't quiet, but it was just a nice relaxing place to go about. And I lived like a block from here, so easy to walk home. I guess that's enough reminiscing. Let's get the day started. And as you can see today, the setup is finally just a little bit different. It's not the way I exactly want it, but getting there. So the spinner rack is finally gone. Finally bought the new table. I did not get signs or a new sign printed for these because I really want them to sell out. I don't want to carry these small ones anymore. I want to get rid of those so I can just have 11 by 17 and maybe go to 4 by 6. And various mystery print packs now. So after the show last week, I forgot to restock my box with books. So I'm down. I don't have a lot of stock of these today. So that's not good. That's my bad. But I do have the Shinju Amazing Spectacular Bundle Box, which is this neat little collector's box that's a legit box. And includes all kinds of goodies, including original artwork. But unfortunately, I forgot to cut the price sticker out correctly because slacker. Again, the original artwork that makes up the first issue, prints. These will probably get blown away, but there's no wind today, so we'll see. And our good old horror prints. I was going to hang up some of the 11 by 17 prints. Like I bought some additional string rope, and I was going to hang them from the little rafter thingies here, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. It might just get in everyone's way, but save that for maybe like later in the month. Surprise everybody. All right, it's now 7:40, so we're getting closer to the start time, which we all know I won't have my first sale until 9:30 to 10, but got to be prepared just in case. Yep. See you guys in a bit. So thanks to the wind today, I've had to make a few adjustments. Aaron here, like previous weeks, keeps flying all over the place. So I've had to tape him down. And the little flyers and information packets I have over here, I had to get rid of because they've just gone all over the neighborhood. So next week or 2 weeks, you need to come up with something new to keep those secure. I guess one of those acrylic stands, if they're not too expensive. Okay, so we're at 9 o'clock, now we're in, and against all odds, made a sale at like 8:30. So sold one copy of the Shinju Prologue issue, which happened before 9:30, so already off to a great start today. And posted another short on YouTube that somehow got copyright blocked, even though it's using music from the YouTube library. Rest of the day so far. And since it's, the humidity's died down a little bit, I decided to use these little toppers again. It helps. Just tell about what the Shinju series actually is. Gives a little extra info if someone doesn't want to speak. Because not everyone is social. Got the digital redemption cards out and a promo card for the upcoming Shinju trading card set. Limited promo card, just in case anyone wants to buy it. If not, it'll be a bonus in the card packs when they come out in hopefully October. Yes, the trading card set was supposed to be out in July, but drawing them has been a lot more difficult than I anticipated. So now the next indoor show is October 24th. I'm hoping to have them out by then, at least the first 18 cards. Maybe not all 36, but at least 18. I don't know if I'm going to use this artwork or something different. I have something else cooked up, but it's just a matter of having the time to do it. Always the time, always the time. So fortunately, I'm on vacation this week, so I get to spend time working on all of these things that have been building up on my to-do list for the last 6 months. My to-do list now is about 120 items. Won't get to all of them this week, but hopefully I can put a good dent in them. All right, so it is now 10:12. The day is picking up. So I've now had 3 sales. So again, 9:30, except for today was like 9:45. But it's crazy how it's just universal. And the wind is a very welcome surprise today, but man, it keeps blowing everything around. But that is a small price to pay to be comfortable today because it's not 110 degrees out here, which you can tell because the amount of foot traffic coming by here is amazing. It is great. The wind's picked up, so I gotta go fix some stuff again. Okay, it is now 11, and in the last 20 minutes, of course, I didn't have the GoPro on because the batteries died already, and I was switching them out. But I've had 6 sales in the last 20 minutes. It was like a nice little rush, which was a good feeling. But now it's calmed down. I'm like, oh man, it set me up because now it's back to being calm. But that nice rush was a nice little thing. I gotta say, compared to the local convention or local show, farmers market, I think this was a better option to do. I think doing this for 17 weeks was a much better choice than doing one local show or like in the surrounding area show a month. I've had repeat customers too, which is nice. All right, let me, no, never mind. Okay, yeah. So the only downsides I definitely need to get some tablecloth clamps. That is very important. I need to remember to do that. And something to, I guess, the bottom of the tablecloth from flopping up. Right now they're just tucked underneath the legs and it just looks kind of trashy, but I'm doing what I can. Didn't expect it to be windy today, but take it because it feels nice out. All right, see you guys in a bit. So I think for the next one, I definitely want to have a crate for original artwork to flip through, not just this book, because people don't want to flip through this book. But I think a crate to flip through of original artwork with the new labels would be nice. Have it here. A better sign for the smaller prints. Or maybe I'll just make all the smaller prints mystery prints or something. I don't know. I just want those things gone. And maybe new backers for these. Maybe I can finally get to that this week. Just to keep them a little more vertical. Things to do while on vacation this week. Okay, so it is now 12 o'clock. We have 1 hour left, and the last hour has definitely, like usual, has picked up. So I'm up to like, I think 8 or 9 sales, like $125, 130, I don't know. But it's like 8 or 9 sales. So it's been a very good day so far. Well, hour left, which means if previous week's trends continue, 12 to 12:30, I'll probably have 1 or 2 more sales, and from 12:30 to 1, probably do more than I've done the rest of the entire day combined. I'm hoping for that. That'll be a great thing. So the wind still feels great, keeps knocking my signs over. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing, bad thing. I can't complain, but it's kind of funny. It's a minor annoyance. It's all it is. Like, there it goes again. All right, I'll see you guys maybe for the wrap up, maybe before then, depending on how it goes. But so far, great day. All right, it's 12:50, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the wrap up officially right here. So for the day, it's a $145, $150. They're probably $145 after Square takes their fees. So very, very good day. What I'm figuring out now, that's my average, which I will take. I'm not going to complain. But when I compare it to the local cons or local artist alley for a local show, if I do this 2 times a month, it's $300 to $350. I do 1 show a month for a local show, and it's $300. So I guess it kind of is basically the same. This one, though, gives me more exposure to people who don't buy comics. Oh, how you doing this afternoon? Doing very well here. It's nice to be able to show my artwork off. So it's all my original artwork, just prints of everything, and then my original comic book series. So yeah, it's been a good day, but of course, I have to wrap up so early that I know I'm missing out, as we just saw. But I am, again, thankful to even be able to do this. So $150 day, unless something changes real quick. So doing the farmer's market versus the local show, it's kind of the same amount of money, since I do this twice a month or so. Basically twice a month, because it's every other week. But this just allows me to meet a group of people who would never go to a comic book convention. So my audience has expanded greatly. My social media shows that. So will I quit doing shows? No. I will find a way to fit them into the farmer's market. Will I do the farmer's market next year? Most likely, yes. It's definitely worth it. It's just more work for me, which I'm very happy for, very thankful. All right, I'm gonna start breaking everything down now. It's 12:55. I'm going to break everything down and get some food. I haven't eaten today. I think that's a good idea. I could celebrate the win for today. All right, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the, never mind. All right, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. And I don't know if you can see it from up there, but yeah, professional.